You've got to see these point guard builds that the NBA 2K League are making us use, bro. We're gonna start off with the 3v3 point guard builds, but look, get this video to 100 likes if you want all the other positions, bro. So for the first build, man, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna go over every stat, but look, I'm gonna tell y'all what I like about each build. So basically this build, really nobody uses, right? For 3v3, there's a lot better builds, but the 98 3-pointer is definitely great. The Agent 3s on Hall of Fame is definitely cool, Hall of Fame blinders. But this build, nobody really uses because the dunk is really bad, right? The 36 dunk and then the 46 stand dunk. Now, the steal, 60 steal is cool, you know what I'm saying? 68 perimeter is cool. But in my opinion, I also don't like the 83 acceleration compared to the other builds. So let's get to the next one. I'm not even gonna waste any time, to be real. So all right, for this build is 6'3". A lot of people like this build because the 81 steal. I'm not gonna lie, on this game in particular, this 2K League game, the steals are kind of hard, I'm gonna be honest. So for me in particular, I won't be using this build in the 2K League, but a lot of people do use this build because the perimeter defense is 61 and 81. And a lot of PGs don't get that perimeter defense. Now, acceleration 83. Look, I told y'all acceleration don't matter in the NBA 2K24, but 2K League, I feel like acceleration matters a lot. And also the 93 ball handle I don't like at all because it doesn't get Steve Francis. But this does have a high 3-pointer, 97 3-pointer. A lot of people like the high 3-pointers. When I can shoot with like a 96, 94, I'm cool with those. You know what I'm saying? If I can get Steve Francis. Because no Steve Francis is pretty bad. And the stamina is a 96. The stamina is a 96 and I'm not a fan of that either. So let's get into the PG3, bro. So this build for 3v3 I will be using. I do like the 96 3-point shot. Now look, a lot of people saying why not go 98 or 97? 96 is perfect, bro. You get goal limitless range, and that's all I need. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that extra stuff, man. Look, it gets 71 dunk. That's perfect. Literally perfect. I need 71 dunk to get those. I don't even know what dunk they're called. No, they're hangs off one and athletic off one. I need those. You know what I'm saying? I need those right there. If I can't get those, we're done. Also get Steve Francis, pass actually 77. The acceleration is a 93, and the speed with ball is a 91. So I get Hall of Fame. What is it? Hall of Fame Speed Booster. That's what it is. Hall of Fame Speed Booster is so critical for 2K League. A lot of people are asking, I already know, why are you going with no defense? In this game, like the lane steals are so bad to where like if you just play solid defense and don't like try to get any steals or anything like that, you're gonna play defense. And my defense was pretty bad at the start of the year, but then I got better and I'm able to use this build now. If you have no defense though, you shouldn't even try this build. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all won't even be able to play this build, but I'm just letting you know if you ever get your hand on it, don't even try this build if you have no defense. 93 Excel, like I said, is amazing. Stamina is a 99. This build is all around perfect. There's really not even a weakness. You could say the defense is a weakness, but at the same time, I have defense on this build. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, let's get into PG4. Alright, so for PG4, automatic red flag because of the 93 ball handle. You don't get Steve Francis. A lot of these builds, y'all probably like, ew, what's going on? Yeah, bro, the 2K League definitely restricts you on some things, on some builds. Some of these builds are really unplayable, but the 89 driving dunk is really good. I tried it. I was getting taken out of a lot of dunks, and y'all know me, I'm really good at dunking, so I'm automatically not using this build because I get taken out of dunks a lot. Now, 92 3-ball, I'm not gonna lie, like 96 is better because it has gold limitless. Now this has silver limitless, unfortunately, so it's not really that good. 87 pass actually, I really don't see a difference. A lot of people tell me there's a difference. Well, there's really not, bro. They're just tripping. I'm gonna be honest. 77 pass actually, 87 pass actually, there's no difference. You know what I'm saying? Now it does have perimeter defense. It is pretty solid on defense. Interior defense 61. I would use this if this had Steve Francis, but it does not. And also has low acceleration. It's still cool. I'm not saying it's impossible to play with 83 acceleration. I'm just saying 93 acceleration is better. 86 speed really doesn't matter. And also one thing I hate about this build, 96 stamina. Now people are gonna be like, yo, it's not that big of a difference between 99 and 96. Bro, you can tell, bro. I'm telling you right now, it's a huge difference. I'm telling you right now, it's a huge difference. And it really matters when you're trying to dunk the ball on somebody. Like, if you have no stamina, you're not gonna dunk on anybody. So what's the point of having, 96 stamina when you could have 99? So I'm not really a fan of this build either. But look, I'm going on to the next build. All right, so this build is probably the second most used build. It has 96 3-pointer, it has 65 dunk, and it has perimeter. Now, a lot of people really like the perimeter part. The 72 perimeter is definitely great. And yeah, the acceleration is 89, which is decent. It's not bad, And then they have 96 3, like I said. Now, 96 3, you have to have 96 3 or above, I feel like, if you want to really succeed at scoring the ball from the 3-point line. The 65 dunk it lets you get hangs off one, and that's really good as well. So this build is like really just a mid build, you know what I'm saying? Like others are either bad or really good. This is a mid build. It has 50 interior, that's also really good. 99 stamina. I told y'all, man, we not playing with a build that doesn't have 99 stamina. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, make sure y'all take y'all time to really look at the badges and stats and stuff like that if y'all really want to break down the build. I'm not going to talk about every single stat. I'm just going to talk about what I like. But yeah, man, let's get into the 5v5 builds. Don't forget to comment your favorite build on 3v3 and 5v5, bro. I'm so interested to know what y'all about to say. Now for this first 5v5 build, what I automatically notice is that they have 82 pass accuracy. Now 82 pass accuracy is really good. The 91 speed of ball is kind of useless because the acceleration is not a 93, so the 91 speed of ball is kind of useless, I'm gonna be honest. But the 3-point is a 96 and the driving distance is 65, so this build is okay. You know what I'm saying? It has 60 steals, 56 perimeter. This build is okay. I don't use this build, but that doesn't mean this build is unusable. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say this build is okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get to the next one though. Alright, so for this build, I really don't like this build at all. I'm gonna start off and say that it doesn't have any driving dunk 9.5s. You have to be able to score all types of levels, right? So I feel like driving dunk is definitely really important. 36 driving dunk isn't gonna cut it for me. And on top of this, it has 93 ball handle, no Steve Francis. I need Steve Francis, I'm gonna be honest. The positive is it gets 81 steal, it's 97 3 ball. Those are both really good. But 96 stamina is terrible. We do not like 96 stamina. The acceleration isn't a 93, so I won't be using this build either. You know what I'm saying? Really because of the 96 stamina and no Steve Francis. That's a terrible combo, and it doesn't get driving dunk. We can't use this one, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Like this one is a little bit too limited for me. I need to be able to do a lot more on the court, bro. But let's get to the next one. Now this third PG is very much so used. Just because it has 96 3 ball, 65 dunk, and 72 perimeter. Now the 72 perimeter is really good. I don't use this build either because I feel like perimeter really isn't that important. You don't really get shot over as much, especially when you're 6'3", 6'4". But basically all these builds are 6'3", 6'2". But this acceleration is 89, it's pretty solid. And then it does get Steve Francis at 99 stamina. And the 65 driving dunk is good because you get the hangs off one. So this build is all around solid. I don't use this build because there's a better one, but a lot of people do use this build in case they want to guard up top, like top key, like guard the shooting guard, or if they want to, you know, just have more defense in the corner. Really, that's really it. But yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time on these builds, bro. This build is okay. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the second best build, to be honest, but my build is coming up. Now this build I actually really like, even though I don't use it. This build is great for 5 out. Now for people that ask like if Joe Knows would be playing on a league build, how would he do? This would be the build he'd use on 5v5 for sure. It has 94 dunk, it has 85 vertical. Now that's them two combos, bro. You can dunk on someone dang near every play. I don't like that it has 97 stamina. It's a difference, bro. I promise you it's a difference. But it has perimeter defense, it has a little bit of interior. It has 93 ball handle, but it does have 87 3 ball. That's a really deal breaker for me. I need to be able to shoot from limitless. Even though dunking is cool with 94, I don't know if I can do the 87 3 ball or the no Steve Francis, to be honest. We can't really go far with that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good defenses in the 2K League, and you need to be able to have Steve Francis. Well, at least me. But let's get on to the last one, my build that I use. Okay, so this is the build I use, and this build is honestly the best build I've ever seen. On this league build apparently. So it has 96 3 ball, it has 71 dunk, I can get athletic hangs off one, I can get hangs off one, and all the standing dunks. Also I get 96 3 ball. Now the mid-range of 81 is cool, you know what I'm saying? I make almost every mid-range I shoot. So the people that don't like 81 mid-range, I make almost every mid-range in case you know what I mean? Now 95 ball handle, amazing. 91 speed of ball with 93 acceleration, so you get the Hall of Fame speed booster, which is so important. I have absolutely no defense, but look, when you have defense with your controller and your hands, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't really need all them defensive stats, to be honest. And honestly, make sure you look through every build and tell me which one is the best. This one is definitely the best to me. I don't really need any defense if I'm scoring every play. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, this is gonna be all for the PG builds, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Look, we locked in, man. If you want to see some gameplay with this new power forward build, watch this video right here, man. But look, spell 101 out. Let's get it.